Yeah, this would have to be it. Confident. It sort of goes down a valley. I think there's a couple of creek crossings and gets a little bit steep in places, but yeah, it should be okay. I think I've done, I think it's about 11 AM and done 8.5k for the day. So I was going to camp a couple of k down here, but I think it's going to be too early in the day, so we'll see what happens. On we go. Quite nice down in here. A few steep, slick downhill sections in here. Not a fan of them because they're the ones that tend to stuff my knees up. Just got to take them really easy. Just try not to slip at all. Not bad forest to walk through at the moment anyway. Just quite steep and slick. I think there might be sassafras. Not real sure, I don't really know my trees. Jeepers. This little river valley looks as though it's going to be interesting. This appears to be the only way down. It's quite gnarly. Well, take it slow and easy, she should be right. I'm glad it's relatively dry. This would be interesting in the wet. A couple of little bits I just got on my arse and shimmied down because yeah. Not the sort of place you want to end up getting up momentum. Not sure if I should go straight down or go around a bit. Came around the face a bit and there's a bit of a track winding down. Little pink tape there, so this would be the way. It was looking a bit too gnarly over where I was. Just didn't look like people had been using it. So beautiful in here. Get sick of hearing that. Just make out a marsh through the trees over there. I think that's where I'm heading. There, and then hang a right. From there, my van's only a couple of hours away, so I'm not going to do it all today. It'll be a huge day, but yeah, we'll see how far we get. Just about to the bottom. Might have to have a lunchtime Nurofen today, the way my knees are going. I don't like these downhills. Some bright red freaky fungus halfway up that tree. You're not going to see it, but Sort of stuff I haven't seen before. It's weird. I think I'd need prefer to be going up this than down. Even though I'd be puffing and panting, but yeah, she's all good. Looking at the map, it keeps going down for about another kilometre. A couple of little short, sharp, little drop-offs, but looks like that's the worst downhill bit, and got a creek to cross down here a bit. Some dirty big boulders down in here. They've probably come off that rock ledge up the hill, tumbled down long ago. It's nice that it's in the shade. I'm not a fan of the full sun. These are probably the ones I saw up that other tree. Freaky fungus. Getting close to the river. Hopefully there's a good spot to cross. I think this is just one arm of it. I think there might be a couple of bits. This one won't be a problem to cross. Just take it easy because of the slick rocks. Does sound to be gushing more over there, so I assume there's it's wider over there. We'll see. There's a pink tape here, so it's obvious the best place to cross. Doesn't look too bad, bit of a boulder hop across. Probably gonna get soggy feet, but it is what it is. Probably go up and rock hop across there, but I sort of like having this tree to hang on to here. I can brace myself with the poles and go across. It's always cautious of those slick river rocks. These shoes I've got on are slick as all hell as well. They don't have much grip. Should be right. I'm not sure if my boots are soggy or just cold from the water on the outside, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. A couple of the rocks I stood on were pretty slick, but a couple were okay. All good. I wouldn't like to be doing it after rain though. Yeah, it'd certainly be interesting if there's a bit more flow. Spots like this where the safety in numbers would be good. It's yeah, not the sort of place to screw yourself up type of thing. It's I'd hate to have to call the rescue chopper because I'm sitting in a creek with a bloody broken leg or something. Yeah, been the worst nightmare actually. So I try to be as cautious as I can with these sorts of things. Loving these guys, they're awesome. Keep thinking of freaky fungus from Red Dwarf. whole little world down there once you look closely. Few little steep bits through here. I think this goes around and then down and then pretty much follows the river. The mountains up here make you feel small. There's certainly some interesting bits in here to navigate. Not a big problem, but yeah. Certainly got character. Not too far off the bottom of the valley now. Another little creek that would be real interesting if it was raining. Just came through another interesting bit. Sort of end up following animal trails. Then you just end up into dense crap. Takes a while to find a good way through. There's odd markers here and there around the place. A few tapes near the creeks and that. But also takes a bit of poking around as well in places. Ended up quite a way off the route back there. Just dawdling along and following a clearway and yeah, then got into some dense shit, had to bubble back a bit. Not a big deal, it's what you expect somewhere like this. I was originally going to camp somewhere down near here, but yeah, it's just way too early. What is the time? It's only 1 o'clock. I've done about 12k for the day. Yeah, I picked out a spot maybe, I don't know, 300-400 metres away that was that looked as though I had some clearings, but I'll keep going. It's still got near on 5 hours of light, so yeah. Another couple of K and it'll probably clear up and be easy walking, so yeah, I'll keep going and Yeah, may even head back to the van today. I'll see how far I get, see where it clears up, and how much time I've got, and take it from there. Can't help but film them. Starting to get down into more civilised country. It's about 1:30. It's I did plan to camp around here, but yeah, it's just too early. But still about 13k back to the van, so I'll have to really hightail it to get back there this afternoon. I've already done about 13k today, so it turns into a big day. Done 30k days in the past and that, but not with a multi-day pack on, and doing bush bashing tracks have been fairly formed tracks. So I'll keep going and see where I end up, and it's very hard to get the motivation to set up the tent when you're only a couple of hours from comfort and a good feed. End up by spending the time setting up the tent and packing up, and that kind of time could be spent just getting back. But we'll see what happens. Good sized ghost gum. This is where I need a pack raft. I could just float back to the van. Mind you, I would have had to have carried it all that way. Some more button grass. Love the old button grass. It's not much fun walking through thick stuff though. Thankfully I'm just skirting around it. It's like poking your head back out into civilization. There's a couple of private blocks through here. So I'll just do the usual and follow the set route, and well, it's not really a set route, but it is. About 3 years ago I started planning this walk, and back then I had this idiot that used to spam the comment sections on my videos, and he reckoned the people that own these blocks were our relatives or friends of the family or something, and he reckoned they didn't want people coming through here anymore, and reckoned they'd put up fences and they were chasing off people on horseback and all this sort of bullshit. Made them out to be real assholes. So I went and did some proper research, and it turns out they're lovely people. It's salt of the earth types. So don't know what this idiot's game was. Just goes to show you've got got to pick and choose who you believe info from. To the private block yet, but not really following a path or anything, so just sort of poking around to see if there is a bit of a set route. I reckon there's just around the bottom here. Yeah, this looks trodden. They run cattle up here at times, so yeah, this looks to be a little bit of a walkway. Quite a warm day. Glad the sun's behind the clouds at the moment. This grass is a bit of a pain in the neck to walk across, actually. So lumpy. Looks very inviting when you walk up on it, but should have brought a rod. Just stopped and had a bite to eat and a bit of a breather, since I hadn't had the pack off since I was up at the Kiora hut. Poking through the bush again. It's about 20 past 2, so probably got 3.5 hours of daylight left. Got near finished today. It's going to hurt though. Done about 15k today already, and I think I've got another 9 or 10. Oh yeah, 10. I know, a bit more of that maybe to go. Damn old age. I'm not that old, but the knees feel it. Back into private land. Another ripper of a little hut. Lovely area. Love it up here. Old school gates and fences. Little sign on the tree saying please shut the gate. Just passed through a nice little spot. I was half tempted to set up camp and call it quits for the day. I've done 16k, it's just on 3 o'clock. Could get out to the van by dark. I'll have to go though. Really not sure I can be bothered. Should just set up camp and then walk out in the morning. Being a sucker for punishment, I've pushed on. About a kilometre through to the next hut, and last time I came through there, I think it took me about 2 hours to get back to where my starting point, so fairly confident I can do it by dark. Going to bugger me though, remind the body what it was made for. Next hut in the distance is another privately owned and private land. You can't seek permission to stay here and camp here. Seems to take forever approaching something like this when you're buggered. It's just, I'm almost there. I won't film around inside and that, since with it being private. A lot of fresh cow sign around here, footprints and such, so it must have moved them out too long ago. .340. Last time I came up through here it took me about 2 hours to get back, so I should be back just on dark. A long day, mind you. Last time I came through here I did a 29 kilometre day up to McCoy's hut and back, and yeah, it took it out of me a bit as well. That's just with the day pack on though. I think today's going to be about 26k. But anyway, I have a comfortable bed and good food and such. Save me setting up camp and packing up. Oh, still cattle up here. No wonder the crap back there looks so fresh. They're certainly not short of a feed. Hello. Don't mind me. Old mum's not bothered. It's just the youngsters that are a bit flighty. As you were. Carry on eating. I think this one wants to eat me. We've got a standoff. Excuse me. Yeah. Thank you. You're right. How you doing, girl? You're right. Don't mind me. Just had a quick look at the map. It looks like we've got about 6k to go. At least it's a formed track now, so yeah. Hopefully I'll get there before and don't have to pull the torch out. And definitely slowing down. Half of those videos is just going to be me whinging about how buggered I am. Oh well, it is what it is. This is outside of the private land, I think, but yeah, it's just where they have the cattle block. I'll put the camera down so I can get out without dropping everything. Yeah, well, onward and upward. Stop to rest the legs, and I think I can hear voices. There is people. A couple of younger guys with all brand new gear by the looks of it. I thought I could hear voices, and there's a little waterfall down here, and I was thinking, just the waterfall playing tricks on me. So I was sort of glad it was a couple of people. Just so I'm not going mad. I do like walking first thing in the morning and late in the day. The only thing keeping me going is the thought of all the food I've got back in the van. You know, will I have a chicken schnitzel, mashed peas and gravy, or got some fresh ravioli in the fridge. Might just be lazy and make some bacon and cheese wraps to start with, and then go from there. certainly looking forward to a good feed. Beef and chickpea curry on rice is sort of tempting as well. Nice and hearty and lots of protein. $4.40. Looks like I've got about 4k to go. Done about 21k for the day, so that'll round it out at about 25. And I think I've done, over the last 2 days, I've done 27, so I'll put it up to about 52k for the loop, I think. Just sat down for a breather. Shouldn't have any issues getting back by dark. Got a good hour of daylight left. I think I've filmed these yet. These little vines with the purple fruit on them. Don't feel too bad when I'm wandering along the level, but as soon as I hit a bit of an uphill, it's like hitting a brick wall. Not looking forward to the last little bit of the track, because that's a little bit of a climb. It's not too far, I think it's 60 metres or something, 40 or 60 metres, but still going to finish me off. Oh, that's my binge for this 15 minutes. I am enjoying it, but yeah, same as the big desert rides and all that sort of thing. I often tend to push myself a bit further than I should. Especially at the end, it's like the thought of having to set up camp again and pack up, it's like better off just pushing out a big day and getting it knocked over. Get back to comfort. I don't mind camping, but it's all a bit of a chore after the first couple of nights. Rather wander down through it than balance across those rocks. Getting a little bit wobbly. I'm not too bad. Just sort of a bit over it for the day. Oh, Oxley Falls. At least it's nice and cool walking at this time of day. Humid air is quite refreshing. Got one last hut to do as well. Mind you, I've been to that one I think 6 times before. Nothing too exciting. Always good to see if they're still there or not, and see if they've been demolished or burnt down or such. So, anyway. This time of day and this sort of ground, it wouldn't shock me if I saw a wombat or two. Mind you, I haven't seen any of their scat around the place. Well, not here anyway. 5:35, about 2k to go. Just dawdling along, taking the time. So I reckon it near will be dark when I get back, but pretty much losing light now. Not a big deal. It's rewarding doing big days, as exhausting as it is. I have to pull the tent and all that out tomorrow and try to dry it out because the fly was still damp when I packed it up this morning. When I get back to the van, I'll pull my down sleeping bag out and let that air in the front seats type of thing. Because yeah, staying in the tent when it's coolish, they always end up a bit damp. Normally one of the first things I do when I set up the tent and set up camp is get the sleeping bag out to air it out, if I've used it the night before. Do my best to keep the down sleeping bag healthy. I should probably send it back for another clean and restuff. I had it done during COVID times, and but then I used it did a heap of hiking with it, and a couple of mainland trips as well. So should be overdue for a clean, I reckon. Costs a little bit though, but good sleeping bag, so it's worth keeping the maintenance up. Probably can't see a bloody thing here. Should just about be able to read that. Getting pretty dark. I'm reluctant to get the torch out because you can still sort of see if I start using the torch, I'll end up with tunnel vision just in the bright patch. So I'll let the eyes adjust down with the darkness and hold out as long as possible. Still a bit of light, the sky is still just dark down under the canopy here. You can hear the black cockatoos bedding down for the night, carrying on. A couple of wallabies down here, not that you're going to see them. You're not going to see it, but it's like foggy mist forming on the marshes, which looks really cool. GoPros aren't the best in low light, so you won't catch it. So if you walk down through it. Geez, no wonder this mist is forming. It's just a real cool chill down through here. Hut number 10 for the trip. Not that you're going to be able to see much with this little keychain torch. Oh, I can't be bothered. Fairly basic, rundown old hut. There used to be a spa bath in there and some other junk, an old wood stove and such, but not sure of the history of it. Down across the river and up the hill. Glad it's signposted. I would have nearly walked straight past it. Nothing like a wobbly swing bridge in the dark when you're already feeling a bit wobbly. Fun. Oh, the van's still there, good oh. That last 100 metres up the hill was painful. Hopefully she's all intact. Really don't like abandoning the old girl in places like this, but always put up a couple of trail cameras around it, so if someone does damage it or break in, I'll have them on camera. Oh, there goes that light again. Oh, I think it's turning off because it's cold. Oh, that's that. Ended up as 25.8k today, 6:32, and yeah, 11 hours. Good hope. Logged out. Good day. I think in the old days they might have kept a closer eye on them, but these days with everyone carrying a PLV and such, it's think they'd only look at the logbooks if you're overdue, and I think it's more just to monitor who's doing what. Oh no, there's a devil still in my van. Oh, it's nice to have a wash and get the damp socks off, and I can feel all those leech bites from yesterday. They're all a bit itchy and they've all bled a little bit more today. Oh, mighty beast. Off for a shower.